how are we going to build a community in a space and an area for our customer to emotionally relate and connect? That's pretty deep. Like, how does it come to life in reality? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So the process of building a brand and building that community around the brand and building that connection, even between just like digital content and, in real life activations, it's not an easy, thing to answer because there's so many different aspects of it. But I think the boiled down version is that you want to be where like the customer is at. Do they go to music festivals? Do they go to sporting events, right? Do they go to the anime expo? Do they go to Comic-Con? And, we're working on things like ComplexCon. Like, we want to be where they are. And I think especially with the way social media has evolved so much, just even in the past 5 years, there really aren't any limitations, right? It's so easy for people to have access to travel and going to these different events and any sort of interest or hobby you might have. You realize there's so many other people out there who do have that as well. Obviously, the brand's called Culture Kings. I think it's very important to us to be a part of that culture, be supporting the culture, whether it's like, supporting upcoming designers and talent and supporting upcoming music artists. I think that emerging space is like really important to us. And then we like to kind of grow with them. And, kind of to your point about the sort of paper trail or digital trail that we've left with all of the different projects and collabs and events that we've done, it is very larger than life. It is very vivid. It's very colorful because that's what people want to be a part of, right? That's something that's like exciting. It's something that they can relate to. It's something that's very immersive. So yeah, we try to think outside of the box because the market is so saturated. You just by default have to do things differently. And when you think about like the traditional retail experience, which is something that, we have talked about, it's just very transactional. And I think, again, it goes back to like what sort of value can you add to the customer or the audience? How can you tap into their emotion? How can you tap into the experience? And what can they walk away from thinking, wow, that was so dope. Like, that was so cool. I want to do it again. Or that's not something that I've ever got a chance to do prior to that.